welcome back to EKG.
I'm back here today. Fuck. I'm Ejax.
And I'm Cloudy.
And we're back here playing Resident Evil 2.
I am you.
One of these days I'll get it.
You've done it before.
I know.
It's been smooth. My favorite though is that like you just like I like hear the moment you realize that, and like it's not a mistake. Whatever flows. But I love that you're just like, fuck. Oh god, what's the? It's just like you're not reading off a script, Eric. Crinkles paper.
Yeah. Damn, I'm loaded with ammo.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Oh, that's probably good.
What?
Probably giving you a bunch of ammo. We're heading to a...
Yay, thank God.
Ooh, nice little side pouch. Keep your stuff. I like that it looks like a little comp pouch.
Yeah.
That's nice detail.
Right?
Feels organic.
This dude falls. Oh, you fucker. Just fall all the way. Otherwise, I know you're going to do it once I go right under you.
Oh.
All right.
Wow, the way the lighting looks in that, like... That's definitely a different, like, that's trying to set up, like, that's a different area.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is very much like tutorial, and I feel like, is that, like, area 1? Like, not tutorial, but this is kind of, okay, maybe this is area 1, and that's, like, area 2, that room. Or is that room, like, a hub or something?
Yeah, it's like a lounge. They call it the lounge, I think.
Like, but what is it mechanically in the game? Because there is a reason they made it such a drastically different lighting and, like, color.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that much different of an area.
Is it kind of like, is it a passageway between some areas, or?
No, because there's still dudes. So.
Oh, okay. Is there a...
Oh, God. Scared the shit out of me.
Is that happening on both? Can we change that?
It's happening on both, yeah.
But can you change it?
You can, yeah.
Okay, we'll change it in between episodes if we remember.
Yeah, we'll get it.
The guy's just dying, and you're like, oh, I could come down the ladder, or...
He's not dying, he's just eating. That dude's already dead. That dude's just munching on him.
Oh. See, they're both zombies
now,
right?
He's like, oh my God. He was like stuck on him.
Well, when that happened, just zoom in on that. That was kind of amazing.
My call me sharpshooter.
What is happening to the frame rate of
I don't know what happened to that guy. Oh, fuck, go up.
Yeah, just like, oh, going down, going up.
All right, let's
I've seen Fedora Man X gonna give it to you in this room. This is the room where...
Oh, fuck.
This is where the fucking rocket launcher thing happened.
Oh, daddy. Oh, really?
Oh,
fuck.
He's gonna grab you. Oh, I thought he was a little grabby.
All right. Oh, nice. Okay. So this is the horsey, or the Pegasus.
I mean, you know what's funny? Like, someone brought this up.
What is that? Fish, scorpion, water jug?
Scorpion.
I think it's this one, yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Gimme.
Unicorn medallion. Someone was saying,
oh, God.
Someone was pointing out the fact that, like, if you put a picture of a giraffe and a picture of a unicorn next to each other, like, which one is actually the more, like, bizarre one? Like, if you would describe them. Yeah, a horse with a horn. Okay, that sounds kind of likely, because there's rhinos.
Yeah.
And there's horned creatures. Or a fucking zebra horse hybrid thing that also has a 20-foot neck.
And 20-inch tongues.
Yeah, oh my God. Giraffe versus unicorn. Let's see if I can find it. I have my phone again.
Hey, man. According to the Bible, unicorns are real.
How are unicorns fake but giraffes are real? Like, what's more believable, a horse with a horn or a leopard moose camel with a 40-foot neck? That's what it is. Leopard moose camel with a 40-foot neck.
Honestly, though.
Yeah. Like, tell me which one of these motherfuckers looks like it's from a different planet. And just 2 pictures of...
Yeah, right, though.
I'll send you that, Paul, if I remember. And if not, I literally just typed up horse and giraffe, and it was like the first thing.
Oh, man. All right, let's remember that, sir.
My roommate's been doing this thing lately, and he always does this, and it's one of his like ongoing bits, which, you know, I always appreciate. Also at work, like, there's people have acknowledged that there's funnier people than I, because of course there are. I'm like one of the least funny people ever. But what my crowning achievement is, I am like known as like the king of bits, and that makes me very happy. Like, I've gotten so many people to say a lot, like, you know, my isms.
Yeah.
Like my ongoing bits. Like the things that I say that just like
Little bits.
yeah, the bits, my boots. I'm the best with them, and it's like, well, of course. One of his bits though is when you ask him, you go to like, hey, have you guys seen this person? We're like, it's never him, and he just goes, I'm right here, and you don't realize how derailing that is. Until it like happens.
Take a look.
Wait, so like talking about
So let's say like you walked up to me and you're like, "Oh, dude, have you seen Paul?" And I was just like, "I'm right here."
Yeah.
Wait.
My name's Claire.
What?
I came into town with her.
That's the bit. It's like, let's say you came up to me, you're like, "Hey, have you seen Paul?" And I'm just like, "I'm right here."
East side.
That's the whole point.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm not Paul. It just it does exactly what just happened to you, where you just go like, "What?"
Breaks your
like,
reality.
Yeah, it derails anything, any conversation. Just automatically derails it. Ooh,
secret.
little tabalugu. Apparently,
Yeah.
Jake can beat this game in an
Passage is
hour and
open yet.
15 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
How?
Which is like 20 minutes off the world record.
What?
Jake's pushing himself to speed run
I
this
was
game.
gonna say, was he just a god?
Well, there's a guy who can beat it, and he's like, Jake can't take the path he does because the guy has so many frame perfect movements. The dude, that means the guy can beat it in like 57 minutes.
How?
Fucking
That's like otherworldly.
dude, you should see speed run. I still, to this day, I think Super Mario 64 is the best game to watch speed run. It's just art.
Yeah, that shit's insane to me.
Yeah, and then, like Super Metroid speedruns are fucking nuts. Ugh, I saw a Hollow Knight speedrun that was real good.
Huh.
Yeah, they actually play on a like the thing is the reason I don't get into that is because the best version to do it on is like an older version of the game.
Oh.
Basically like like pre-patches, pre a couple of the patches. It's like the first or second patch. Point is though, it's like the Trader Lord is super easy, and there's like some movement-based glitches that still work. Like you basically can use like explosions to like get yourself up into areas you're not supposed to be able to get to until you have the Monarch wings.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and they patched it out. Oh my god! Speaking of that,
And that's what sucks about. I mean, it doesn't suck, but it's kind of kills stuff like that with newer games, where like old games, like they could never fix the patches on like game glitches and shit.
well, there's actually a huge debate about that because like Metroid Prime's a great example. So in Metroid Prime, the speedruns of that game are always done on the GameCube version because on the Wii release, where they released Metroid Prime Trilogy with the Wii controls, they patched out some of the like glitches that allowed you to do like to sequence break, which is really bizarre because Metroid's always been a series about sequence breaking. Like sequence breakings have been in like every Metroid game.
Oh fuck yes.
But they went back and retroactively, because it's made by Retro Studios. They retroactively took out the patches, and it's just weird to me. I'm like, why would you? Like, I get it, you have a more solid game, but you just made your Metroid game more linear, and I think that's always a mistake.
Yeah.
I have the scepter.
Give me the jewel.
Oh, do you want this? It would immediately fall.
Right.
It would be silent.
Right there, it would fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that thing was not... It was being held like it would be, but, like, if you opened your hand with something so top-heavy, it would just... Can you use that thing?
No, it just had the jewel in it. It's fun. When I first started playing this, I forgot that like you have to inspect stuff to like, cause like I got like 2 boxes that were like electrical component boxes.
Yeah.
And like I had to use like something to repair like a fuse box, and I had them, and I like it, but like I couldn't use them for the fuse box. I was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, what else do I have to get? And then I like looked online. They're like, yeah, you have to like go in, you have to like examine and like move it around, and then once you get to like a certain side, it'll like a logo will be like a press X or whatever, and then like you press it and the box like opens up, and then you get the part.
Huh.
Yeah, and I like totally forgot about that mechanic, and I was like stuck.
Here's a question.
But
So
now
you said,
I'm going to get the shotgun.
you said people don't like the fact that like Resident Evil 4 doesn't feel like a Resident Evil game. You said that a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
Isn't this Resident Evil 4 style controls and everything, but like more free moving?
It's a little more. It's a little more linear, and
Well, not like I'm talking about like the controls.
I mean the controls have always been the same.
No, because before 4 it was tank controls. And even I think 4 has tank controls.
I think that like they didn't do that like specifically. I think that was just because of like the mechanics and like how like games at that time like moved. Like I don't think free moving like mechanics like this were like quite available yet.
I wonder what was like the first game to have like the right stick be the aiming stick.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to see that actually.
But no, people's biggest gripe with Resident Evil 4 is that they say that they got rid of like the survival aspect of it and they made it more of like just like a shooting.
Well,
run.
I think 4 still had a good balance, where 5 and 6 fucking went off the rails into action.
Yeah. Oh, dude, 5 was just because that's when they made the multiplayer too, which was actually pretty fun. But yeah, for 5, like it was just a straight up shooter.
First FPS console game to use twin stick layout for moving and aiming.
Oh,
Do not
buddy.
say GoldenEye or Perfect
Yeah.
Dark. The scheme needed 2 controllers and wasn't a default setting.
Look what I got. Look at.
Ooh, shoddy.
Yup.
Shoddy doesn't know. Personally, first FPS I ever played with 2 sticks was Halo Combat Evolved. Let's see. This game control setup is the most terrifying element. The left analog stick moves you forward, back, and strays. And left and right, while the right analog stick turns you and can be used to look up and down. I think it's Alien Resurrection on the PSX.
Really?
Yeah. And you want to hear a game review from it? This game control setup is the most terrifying element. The left analog stick moves you forward, back, strafes right and left, while the right analog stick turns you and allows you to look up and down. It can be used to look up and down. Like, they were saying that was a bad thing.
Yeah,
One of the most futuristic... Like, that's one of the best, like, advances we've had since the analog stick. The right analog stick being for aiming and camera control.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on the game, has been, like... Fun fact, I believe it's the Wind Waker is the only Zelda game, besides Breath of the Wild, with a free controlling camera.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah. It took till the fucking Breath of the Wild for them to do it for a second time. Well, Ocarina of Time has that, like it has a set camera until you, like, zhoosh it behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Same with Majora's Mask, because we're in the same fucking system. Because the GameCube had a C-stick that could be used for that. But then Twilight Princess was designed for the Wii, which had the fucking nunchucking thing. So that didn't... I mean, Twilight Princess does have the best thing in any Zelda game, which is being able to run and cut the grass at the same time. Like, you can't do that in Breath of the Wild.
That
You
sounds
run
so ridiculous.
And you stop to cut the grass. No, you don't understand how fucking satisfying it is to run and cut the grass,
No,
Eric.
I know. Like, just at its base, it sounds ridiculous.
I love it.
But I know what you mean.
Yeah, just saying that out loud. That's like my favorite. Okay, anyway, let's
Just
see.
want to cut the grass.
It comes to mind, but
I heard something.
didn't have 2 analogs, but the C buttons essentially serve the function of the FPS. Well, that's not the default setting. Let's see.
Oh.
Because the controller lacks a second stick and C buttons are blah blah blah. But in college, you never played FPS. Constantly without the GoldenEye control scheme, left stick and mouse, right stick keyboard. Blah blah blah. GoldenEye had an option that allowed you to use. So GoldenEye was the first that had the option, but like because it didn't, like you could use a second controller as like these.
What the fuck, really?
Yeah,
That is so janky.
yeah. Or the C
Claire.
buttons could be used as well.
It's so
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Oh, I totally remember that. Yep.
That helicopter just
Yeah,
came
because you
by
use the
though.
C stick to
Or the C
move.
buttons.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
the
the C
analog-
buttons, and then you use analog to aim.
Fancy pockets?
Yeah, because you were over on this part of the controller.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the default
How are you
control
doing?
setup.
No.
You know, just surviving.
It's good.
Me and Josh were talking
Yeah,
about
with
this
your
the other day. Like, she is way too, like, peppy
Don't lose hope.
to, like,
Yeah.
she's just
We're
way
gonna
too
find
cheery to be in this environment right now. It's like,
Well,
oh, you know, just surviving.
I
It's like,
think-
there's an
well-
apocalypse happening.
Well, I think they're both trying, like, it's a moment of brevity
that
for both
means.
of them. And also, they
I
want
guess.
to probably bone each other down.
Well, yeah. This is what bugs me about movies and
Don't worry
fucking
about me,
media. It's like,
You take
it's
care of
always
yourself.
like two extremely attractive people.
Of the same race. Both two attractive white people survive.
Let's get through this. Both of us.
Did you see what the new Medea movie is called? It's a
I don't
Medea
want to know.
family funeral
Oh dear God.
They did a family funeral movie.
Fucking Christ.
I can't
surrounded
with
by
those.
zombies.
Like,
Marvin,
I
you copy?
think preying on that fucking stereotype and that, like, knowing that, like, hey, people, like, every American and black people are gonna come see this movie because it's a video movie. That I think, like, making a movie directly for a target audience like that, how do people fall for it? Fucking, but maybe I'm falling for it. Maybe like superhero movies are just for white dudes. But like,
But that's not true. I mean, that's the stereotype of that. Like, there are still
I guess
a
what
lot
would be
of
white dude movies like the I guess I don't maybe
fucking
action blockbusters.
that and like bro-y like frat movies.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? You're
Like
right. Broy frat movies.
Spring Breakers.
Yeah,
and-
Spring Breakers, and then there's like the movies like fucking Bad Moms for, you know,
Oh God, yeah.
like the older women and the women.
Dirty Grandpa.
And then fucking, yeah, Dirty Grandpa's another. Dude, like those movies that just prey so hard on the stereotypes. I just fucking, I'm like, who watches these?
Yeah, it's beyond
And
me.
if somebody works at the theater, I see it all the fucking time. I'm like, dude, you're falling for the gimmick. You're falling for the thing.
Oh fuck. Yeah, man, and like, wasn't Tyler Perry like nominated for like an Oscar for something?
I don't know, man.
Like, I don't understand that dude. Like
But he makes money. That's why. It's like, it makes him money.
I mean, that's for damn sure.
All right, that's sad because that's just straight up a kid. The one you're shooting right now.
Yeah, it's like a teenager.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the apocalypse
fucking-
would happen to kids and teenagers too.
Oh yeah, and that's always the scariest shit because it's always like a little girl and you're like, hey, little girl, I'll save you, and then she fucking runs at you with her teeth out.
And you should run at us with your teeth out next time here on EKG.
But don't.
But don't, please.